Hi, Beth Whitney back with you. And now in this second session about the apostle, we are going to talk about what do you do with an apostle on your team, in your church, or in your ministry? All right, in our first session about apostles, we listed 3 words that define them: strategic, trailblazers, and innovators. And hopefully, as you've been thinking about this, you've kind of landed on if you're an apostle or not, or maybe you recognize one on your team. So why do you need an apostle on your team? Apostles dream. Apostles dream about what could the church do if we had an after-school program, if we built gospel bridges with our neighbors, if we tried something different. Apostles have crazy ideas and are willing to take risks. We can see down the road and the possibilities that are out there. Apostles are developers, thinking of how to develop an idea and people. So you're thinking you're an apostle. Remember, don't freak out. You are a key part of experiencing the fullness of Christ. While these are awesome things, there are shortcomings to apostles. So keep an eye out for these areas. Negatively, apostles are driven. They tend to have high expectations of themselves and can move too quickly. And apostles tend to have high expectations of others. While sometimes this can help their team reach new heights, go higher, go further, it can also place an unfair burden on teammates. Apostles, beware of being disappointed because you have placed too much pressure on others who aren't gifted the way you are. You aren't better than them. You're just different. Think of a bulldozer. What an apostle needs to be careful of is not tearing down people or healthy structures. Before you tear down a fence, ask a few questions. Who put up the fence? What is it keeping out or keeping in? Is it for our good? Now, if you are leading a team or working with someone who's an apostle and you're not one yourself, here are some helpful tips on how to unleash your apostles. Please don't stifle your apostles. Listen to their crazy ideas. Encourage time to dream and imagine. This may seem like daydreaming and not working. It's quite the opposite. Apostles need margin and space to foster ideas and allow dreams to develop. Say yes. Remember those crazy ideas? Say yes. You probably have lots of questions about how it's all going to get done, how it's going to work out. The apostle has probably thought through those questions and maybe even some you wouldn't even think to ask. But remember, apostles are risk takers. Risk takers for the kingdom change the world. Let me say that again. Risk takers for the kingdom change the world. Trust your apostles to go new places with new ideas. Here's where I have to add a caveat. Oftentimes, we don't expect women to have this gift. We might assume women are more shepherdy, or that they should be. A woman apostle might come off as too bold, too aggressive, too passionate. Apostles need a measure of grace and patience, especially if it's not one of your gifts. Just take a minute and breathe. Now remember, apostles, don't freak out. Lean in. Jesus, in his grace, gifted you like this on purpose. Dream, imagine, develop. You have been gifted to equip his people for works of service, so that the body of Christ may be built up until we all reach unity in the faith and in the knowledge of the Son of God, and become mature, attaining to the whole measure of the fullness of Christ.